Prime Minister Tariq Rahman inaugurates Natun Kuri Sports 2026 to hunt talent in sports across the country, urges children and adolescents to engage in sports and self-development alongside studies. Prime Minister inaugurates project for beautification and construction of flood-resistant infrastructure on both banks of Surma River at Chandni Ghat in Sylhet. Says government plans to upgrade road and rail connectivity on Dhaka-Sylhet route. Prime Minister inaugurates re-excavation work of Basia River in Sylhet. Says through digging of canals, agricultural development to be promoted along with fulfilling water demand. Information and Broadcasting Minister calls upon all to work together to prevent rumors and disinformation on social media. Spreading rumors and disinformation a crime. Government taking initiative to reach this message to every corner of the society, says Information and Broadcasting Advisor. Government working with the aim of producing 10,000 megawatt of electricity from renewable energy in the next 5 years, says Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Minister. 4-day Deputy Commissioners Conference begins tomorrow. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman to inaugurate the conference at Usmani Memorial Hall. President Trump unsatisfied with Iran's new proposal through Pakistan to stop war. Tehran agrees to diplomatic ties with United States on condition of abandoning aggressive statements. And in Mirpur, New Zealand beat Bangladesh by 6 wickets in the last T20 of 3-match series. Series ends at 1-1 draw. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shamim Khan, welcoming you all to News at 10. Those were the headlines. We now move on to the news in details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman today launched the nationwide talent hunt program titled Natun Kuri Sports, aimed at discovering sporting talent among children and adolescents across the country. The Premier formally inaugurated the program at a function at Sylhet Stadium by pressing a button and unveiling the trophy and the logo of the event in presence of children and teenagers. Apart from children and adolescents present in the Sylhet Stadium, young athletes from district stadiums across the country were also virtually connected to the inaugural ceremony. In his speech at the event, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said, through Natun Kuri Sports, players will one day showcase Bangladesh to the world and represent the country. He said today's children are the future of Bangladesh. The Prime Minister called upon children and adolescents to focus on sports and self-development alongside their studies.
পড়ালেখার পাশাপাশি প্রত্যেককে খেলতে হবে, নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করতে হবে। মনে রাখবে, তোমাকে ঠিক করে নিতে হবে তুমি কি করবে, এবং তুমি যখন নিজেকে ঠিক করে নিতে পারবে, নিজের লক্ষ্যকে স্থির করে নিতে পারবে, তখন তুমি সেই টার্গেট অ্যাচিভ করার জন্য সেই সামনের দিকে তোমাকে এগোতে হবে। ঠিক আছে? খেলার ক্ষেত্রে হোক, পড়ালেখার ক্ষেত্রে হোক, সরকার থেকে আমরা আমাদের দেশের যেই সামর্থ্য আছে, যতটুকু আমাদের ক্যাপাবিলিটি আছে, আমরা আমাদের ছোট বন্ধুদের পাশে আছি। কেউ খেলোয়াড় হবে, কেউ গায়ক হবে, কেউ মিউজিশিয়ান হবে, এক একজন এক একটা হবে। সরকার, রাষ্ট্র তোমাদের পাশে আছে, কারণ ওই যে একটু আগে বলেছি, ভবিষ্যৎ বাংলাদেশ তোমরা, ভবিষ্যতে বাংলাদেশকে নেতৃত্ব দিবে তোমরা। তোমাদের প্রত্যেককে নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করতে হবে। তোমরা যত সুন্দরভাবে নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করতে পারবে, তোমরা যত শক্তিশালী ভাবে নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করতে পারবে, যে খেলোয়াড় হতে চাও তাকে খেলোয়াড় হতে হবে, যে গায়ক হতে চাও তাকে গায়ক হতে হবে, যে মিউজিশিয়ান হতে চাও তাকে মিউজিশিয়ান হতে হবে, যে আর্কিটেক্ট হতে চাও তাকে আর্কিটেক্ট হতে হবে, যে ইঞ্জিনিয়ার হতে চাও তাকে ইঞ্জিনিয়ার হতে হবে, যে ডাক্তার হতে চাও তাকে ডাক্তার হতে হবে। প্রত্যেককে তোমাদের গড়ে উঠতে হবে, তাহলেই বাংলাদেশ গড়ে উঠবে। আগামীর বাংলাদেশ সম্পূর্ণভাবে নির্ভর করছে তোমাদের উপরে। তোমরা যত ভালোভাবে সুন্দরভাবে গড়ে উঠবে, বাংলাদেশ তত সুন্দরভাবে তত শক্তিশালী ভিত্তির উপরে গড়ে উঠবে। আমরা শুরু করে দিয়ে যাব, তোমাদেরকে সামনে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে হবে। বাংলাদেশকে পারবে? তোমাদের সকলকে বাংলাদেশের অ্যাম্বাসেডর হতে হবে।
State Minister for Youth and Sports Aminul Haq presided over the function, while Secretary Mahbubul Alam delivered welcome address. Later, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman exchanged greetings with the players participating in the Natun Kuri sports competition. Earlier, students from BKSP performed demonstrations in the open field, showcasing 8 sports events, including cricket, kabaddi, football, athletics, chess, badminton, swimming, and martial arts. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman watched the sports performances with enthusiasm and encouraged the students with applause. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said, "If everyone worked together, it will be possible to build the desired prosperous Bangladesh." The Prime Minister said this while inaugurating re-excavation work of Mathia River at Kandigaon in Sylhet. In his speech at the function, the Prime Minister said the current government's main goal is to solve the problems of the country's people. Tariq Rahman expressed hope that through canal re-excavation, water demand will be fulfilled and agricultural development will also be boosted.
আমাদের একমাত্র জবাবদিহিতা হচ্ছে এই দেশের মানুষের কাছে, এই দেশের জনগণের কাছে। সেজন্যই আমরা সেই সকল কর্মসূচি পালন করতে চাই, সেই সকল কাজ আমরা করতে চাই যেগুলোতে জনগণের উপকার হবে। এই সরকারের 1 নম্বর দায়িত্ব হচ্ছে এই দেশের মানুষের স্বার্থ দেখা। এই সরকারের 1 নম্বর দায়িত্ব হচ্ছে, 1 নম্বর কাজ হচ্ছে এই দেশের মানুষের সমস্যার সমাধান করা। ইনশাআল্লাহ আপনারা যদি আমাদের সাথে থাকেন, আপনারা যদি আমাদের পাশে থাকেন, ইনশাআল্লাহ বাংলাদেশকে আমরা ইনশাআল্লাহ সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাব। আমাদের একটাই কথা, সেটা হচ্ছে কাজ, কাজ আর কাজ। সেজন্যই আমরা বলি করব কাজ, তারপরে কি করব কাজ, সবার আগে বাংলাদেশ।
খুরশিদ আলম, বিটিভি নিউজ।
Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said that his government is considering to make double railway line on Dhaka-Sylhet route alongside renovation of Dhaka-Sylhet road. He made the statement at a civic gathering organized by Sylhet City Corporation after inaugurating a project at Chandni Ghat in Sylhet. The Prime Minister said 1 lakh health workers will be recruited to reduce the number of patients through creating awareness. Commerce Minister Khondokar Abdul Muqtadir, Expatriates Welfare and Overseas Employment Minister Ariful Haq Chaudhry, Prime Minister's Advisor Humayun Kabir, Whip G.K. Gao spoke at the function with Sylhet City Corporation Administrator Abdul Chaudhry in the chair. Earlier, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman offered ziyarat at the shrine of Hazrat Shah Jalal Rahmatullah Alayhi after arriving in Sylhet this morning. The Prime Minister offered Fatiha, recited the Durood Sharif and prayed, seeking peace for the country and the nation. His wife, Dr. Zubaida Rahman, accompanied him. Sylhet City Corporation Administrator Abdul Chaudhry was also present on the occasion. LGRD Minister and BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said that Professor Dr. Abdul Kudus was a patriotic and ideal physician. He said Dr. Kudus remained actively involved in the movement to restore democracy until his death, and his role in organizing professionals would be remembered forever. Mirza Fakhrul made these remarks today while addressing a discussion and prayer session held at Sher-e-Bangla Agricultural University in memory of late Professor Dr. Muhammad Abdul Kudus. Professor Kudus was also former Central Committee Chairman of Zia Porishad and advisor to BNP Chairperson. Mirza Fakhrul said that through Zia Porishad, Dr. Abdul Kudus had spread the ideals of Zia Rahman among higher education institutions. He said that in this tough time, people like Dr. Kudus are badly needed and he will be greatly missed. Following the discussion, a special prayer was offered seeking eternal peace for the departed soul. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapun said, "A country cannot be considered as civilized if its mass media does not serve properly as fourth state." The minister made these remarks at a seminar titled Disinformation, a new challenge to free media, our responsibilities, organized jointly by Bangladesh Federal Union of Journalists BFUJ and Dhaka Union of Journalists DUJ, marking World Press Freedom Day at the National Press Club today. The minister said government will make sure that mass media is enjoying independence. The minister also said mass media must speak objectively. It has to disseminate truth, avoiding all types of disinformation. DUJ President Muhammad Shahidul Islam presided over the seminar. Among others, Principal Information Officer Syed Abdul Ahmed, BFUJ General Secretary Qadir Koni Chaudhry, Editor of Pratidin in Bangladesh Maruf Kamal Khan Sohail, and Jugantar Editor Abdul Hai Shikdar addressed on the occasion. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapun said that the government is working to take appropriate measures to prevent misinformation, rumors and digital hazards on social media. He made the remarks today while addressing a discussion held in the capital organized by North-South University on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day. The minister urged everyone to work together to combat rumors and false information. Zahiruddin Shapun said that effective collaboration between the government and media professionals is essential to prevent misinformation. To this end, the Ministry of Information has taken initiatives to work with young journalists and university students. Renowned media personalities along with teachers and students of North-South University were present at the discussion. Dissemination of disinformation and rumors is a crime, and the government is working to make the people aware in the society. Advisor to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Zahidur Rahman, said this at a seminar. The Press Institute of Bangladesh, PIB, organized the seminar titled Rumors and Disinformation in Mass Media: Who is Responsible? Who is Affected? Director General of PIB Farooq Wasif chaired the session, while UNESCO representative to Bangladesh Dr. Susan attended as special guests. Professor Abdullah Al Mamoon, language expert Mamun Rashid, and journalist and ULAB faculty member Nazia Afrin Monami, among others, took part in the discussion. Speakers said disinformation and rumors are spreading widely across both social media and mainstream media platforms. In many cases, false content is being generated using artificial intelligence, while misleading information is also circulated by attaching unrelated or manipulated images to authenticate news reports. UNESCO representative emphasized the need on strengthening fact-checking mechanisms and enhance media literacy. Dr. Zahidur Rahman said that low levels of media literacy are leaving ordinary people confused. He stressed that the dissemination of fake news should be treated as a punishable offense, adding that the government is actively working in this area. Power and Energy Minister Iqbal Hassan Mahmood Tuku said that a new investment-friendly policy on renewable energy will be formulated by June. He said that through the right policies, technology, investment and public engagement, Bangladesh will move towards prosperity by ensuring energy security and savings through sustainable renewable energy production. The minister made these remarks today as chief guest at an event on sustainable and renewable energy held at a hotel in the capital. He said that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has set a target of generating 10,000 megawatts of electricity from renewable sources over the next 5 years, and work is progressing accordingly. He also mentioned plans to provide incentives to advance renewable energy sector, adding that tax exemptions or reductions are under consideration. Speaking as special guest, Whip Ruhul Kudus Talukdar Dulu emphasized the need to enhance technological capacity not only in sustainable energy production but also in its conservation and distribution infrastructure. He called on everyone to work together to build an enlightened, sustainable and self-reliant Bangladesh. Managing Director of Greenery Energy Solution Limited Sanjeev Shahnur, along with others concerned, also spoke at the event. Making Bangladesh forward, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman believes in youth power. Therefore, he is giving special priority to ensuring good health and creating employment for the youths. State Minister of Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chaudhary said this while launching the Natun Kuri Sports 2026 in Mymensingh District Stadium today. Welcoming the participants, the State Minister said, through this program, the government's objective is to identify promising sports talents of future, those who will uphold the country's image in the international arena. Parliament member Muhammad Abu Wahab Akun Wahid and Dr. Muhammad Mahbubur Rahman attended the program. A total of 26 teams from 12 upazilas and 1 city corporation will take part in 8 events in Mymensingh. 4-day-long Deputy Commissioners DC Conference will begin tomorrow. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman will inaugurate DC Conference at Osmani Memorial Auditorium in Dhaka at 10:30 a.m. Cabinet Secretary Naseem Ghani said this at a press conference at the conference room of Cabinet Division today. He said Deputy Commissioners will get guidance from ministers about present government's policies and priorities. Providing details of this year's conference at the press conference, Additional Secretary of the Cabinet Division Humayun Kabir said this year's DC conference will be held for 4 days, a day more than the previous years. He informed that a total of 34 sessions will be held in this year's DC conference. He said additional working sessions will be held with Chief Election Commission and Anti-Corruption Commission. He added that the main discussion topics of this year's conference include land management, law and order, local government, disaster management, employment, social security, e-governance, education, health services, environmental conservation, infrastructure development, and monitoring of various development activities. Election Commission has declared nomination paper of National Citizen Party NCP leader Nusrat Tabassum valid in the election for the reserved women's seat of the 13th National Parliament. This information was provided today by Moinuddin Khan, returning officer for the reserved women's seat election of the 13th National Parliament. Assistant Returning Officer Munir Hussain was present at the time. Returning Officer Moinuddin Khan said that upon verification, Nusrat Tabassum's nomination has been found valid. It will be formally announced after completion of official procedures. Earlier, the High Court ordered the acceptance and scrutiny of nomination paper of Nusrat Tabassum, joint convener of NCP and candidate of 11-party alliance for the reserved women's seat election of the 13th National Parliament. Now, international news.